No matter which Shunguang, they just like sitting on roofs, don't they? What's up, Xiaoguang? Yes, Xiaoguang is up.
Hey, Xiaoguang. What's going on? You're not thinking of doing anything dangerous, right?
Like jumping off a roof.
I'm fine. It's just, I felt so happy earlier today. So happy it almost feels unreal. I couldn't sleep. Everyone in Phylum Heights seems happy too. That's wonderful. I just wish they can stay that way forever. Well, can I ask you something?
Depends on what it is.
Ask away. I'll tell you anything I can.
Well, not nearly as holding back as I am.
What if... It's just a what if, okay? What if we knew an abyss was ahead? Should we still keep going? Sorry, it's a weird question, right? I just had a nightmare where I fell into a bottomless pit. It's okay if you don't want to answer.
But I do kinda wanna answer. Since we're not doing anything right now, how about I tell you a story? When I was really little, there was this cliff near where I used to play a lot. I used to love leaning over the edge just to look down. The bottom was filled with these pretty flowers. I loved those flowers, but the cliff was super high, so I was always scared. Until one day, I slipped and fell off it.
And that's how I died.
And guess what? Nothing happened. Turns out the bottom was just this soft, squishy patch of grass. My butt hurt a little, but that was it. And I finally got to see those flowers up close. I remembered that for years, thinking I'd just gotten lucky. But when I went back there as an adult, I realized that cliff was barely even a hill. Just a dirt slope I'd totally exaggerated as a kid. Sometimes, what we think is a bottomless abyss, in hindsight, might not turn out to be bottomless at all. You'll never know unless you take that first step forward. So, if you ever feel unsure, just keep moving forward. Things could turn out to be different than you expected. You never know.
I get it now. Thank you, once again.
Huh? What'd you just say? I didn't quite catch that.
Yeah, we are not like collecting thank yous or anything. I am keeping count, however.
I said thank you, and sorry for making you worry again.
That's +1.
I'm all grown up now, and I still get scared by nightmares about falling. It's kind of embarrassing.
Don't worry, I'll catch you.
Shunguang can also kind of fly. Not that it matters, I guess. Standing under the eaves, you stretch your arms open toward Xiaoguang. Xiaoguang turns to look at you, momentarily taken aback.
Don't be fooled by how I look, okay? Ever since I joined Yunquei Summit, I've actually been secretly training a lot. Catching you is no problem at all. So next time you have that nightmare, just tell yourself, no matter what happens, I'll be there to catch you. You won't have to be afraid anymore.
Junior. Okay, I won't be afraid. When I have that nightmare again, I know you'll be there. I believe you'll catch me. I know that as long as you're by my side, I can do anything, even touch the sun. Actually,
Xiaoguang freezes for a split second. And just like before, it happens again. Xiaoguang's dark hair turns to pure white. It's Ye Shunguang. She smiles at you and jumps from the roof without a hint of hesitation. Good thing you have two names you can switch between. The crash you expect never happens. Ye Shunguang is light like a bird, or maybe a falling leaf. She drifts gently into your arms. Her hair brushes against your nose, carrying that faint scent.
We meet again, my dear Junior.
Xiaoguang was just about to tell me something.
Is that so? What a coincidence. You wanted to know what's been bothering her, right? Then listen carefully. Let me tell you the secret of the Qingming sword. Inside the Qingming sword, there are two mysterious forces, both equally powerful and destructive. The two are constantly battling. Think of them as two duelists locked in an endless fight. And when two people fight that long, they start damaging everything around them. If that destructive energy seeps out, it can lead to disaster beyond imagination. Judging by the power of those two forces, if they ever broke free, the outcome could be a catastrophe on par with the fall of the old capital. So, what do we usually do in this situation? We bring in a third party, a mediator, someone to keep things from falling apart. The third presence maintains the balance, absorbs the overflowing energy, and ensures the world outside remains safe. And this is precisely why that third person gains unmatched power.
Wait, you don't mean...
You're smart. I bet you've already figured it out, huh? That's correct. Every wielder of the Qingming sword is that mediator. The true nature of the Qingming sword's power is built on sacrifice. Each sword wielder gives up their life, their strength, their everything, to contain those two raging forces, to shield the outside world from being affected. In other words, without the sword wielder to bear that burden, the rest of the world would pay the price instead. So no, Xiaoguang will never give up this sword. Because that would mean putting the world in danger. How could little Miss Perfect, always so eager to protect everyone, have the heart to just walk away and let it all burn? She'd rather break herself than let anyone else get hurt.
I had no idea.
Because it's a secret. Not even Yixuan knows. All they ever do is repeat the same empty words. Find the next wielder for the sword. Uphold the honor of Yunque Summit. That's why I told you before. The more noble the excuse, the uglier the truth behind it. It's not the kind of truth you can share with everyone, right? The so-called hero from the very beginning is really just a sacrifice.
But why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to save me. I'm asking for your help. Your precious Senior Xiaoguang will want to save everyone. She'll keep using the Qingming sword, even if it means she needs to sacrifice herself. But I want to live. I don't care about other people's lives, just as they've never cared about mine. The only way to save us is to stop her from using the Qingming sword's power. Of course, if you could convince her to give up the sword, that'd solve everything once and for all.
Ye Shunguang leans even closer, her soft and cool fingertip lifting your chin. She whispers, her breath brushing against your ear. Soft, warm, and almost teasing. For a moment her voice alone makes it hard not to nod and agree with everything she says.
You'll help me, won't you? If not for me, then for your sweet Senior Xiaoguang.
Can Xiaoguang hear this?
Of course I want to help you both, but I can't just give you my word right now. This isn't something you promise lightly. At the very least, I need to talk to her first.
Did I ever tell you? I like how adorable you look when you're serious. Which is precisely the problem. She loves you, you know. The same way she loves Yixuan, her brother, and all her precious little friends. No. Maybe even more than that. But love is a curse, a trap. Something cold and damp that seeps into your bones. Love will be the end of me. Oopsie, seems like I've said too much. Anyway, to show my sincerity about asking for your help, I'll answer one question. Just one. So, tell me, my dear Junior, what do you want to know?
I've always wanted to ask, what exactly is your relationship with Xiaoguang? You claim you're one, yet the two of you couldn't be more different.
You've seen the dark-haired Ye Shiyuan, right? I was the same. It's a gift we were both born with. But, unlike my brother and his other self, my existence isn't just about looking different. Because Ye Shengguang never wanted to just be the perfect Qingming sword keeper, the well-behaved junior everyone expected. She wants to live, just like any other ordinary person. I'm that side of her, the part that's wild, human. I'm her instincts, her desires, her humanity, the side she keeps trying to suppress. Surprised, huh? Obviously, from the outside, I look more like what you'd call a divine being. Humans are so good at turning what they don't understand into gods. Too bad I'm neither divine, nor interested in being worshipped. If being sacrificed is my destined path, and death is supposed to be the end, then I'll fight it. No one gets to decide my fate. Not that damned Qingming sword, and not that sanctimonious Yunque summit. Well then, I suppose our little midnight rendezvous ends here. Until next time, my dear Junior.
Ye Shengguang gives you a long, searching look, as if she has more to say but no words come. Then, just like that, Xiaoguang returns to her usual self. Okay, you did not hear that. Did I just fall asleep? It's getting late, Junior. You should get some rest too. Unless she's just pretending again to not know. Well then, good night. Oh. We have switched actors. It's getting late. Don't stay up. Get some rest. Okay. The orange tabby rests in its bed, surveying its domain with an air of authority. Though of course, from a human perspective, this is still Ye Shuang's room. Taking care of a self-sufficient cat is a breeze. Even if you forget to feed it for 3 days, it will find its own way to survive. I don't think this one will starve anytime soon. After all, as everyone knows, it has mastered at least 3 secret routes that lead straight to the kitchen. Perfect for sneaking in, snagging some food, and making a clean getaway. Ye Shengguang believes it has the potential to become a legendary proxy, and occasionally even calls it proxy. Of course, only when proxy wasn't around. Legendary proxy, Orange Edition. feel like I'm forgetting something. Ah, right. Promised my junior I make her osmanthus cakes again. If I wait until morning, Senior Yinhu might need to use the kitchen too. Better to do it now.
Thank goodness I remembered. I'd hate to let Junior down.
So that's where the kitchen is.
Next, 3 spoons of sugar.
Maybe just 2. How about that?
Was it 3? No. This color, this scent, it's not right. I could have sworn I had it in my mind just now. Why? Why can't I remember? I've done these steps so many times, and yet...
It's almost like I said. Surely isn't more to it than her being a sweet tooth. Yeshunguang rubs at her temples, trying to oust the emptiness in her mind. She closes her eyes and breathes in deep, trying hard to remember. In the daze, blurry, fragmented images flash through her mind, the sun setting over Phylum Heights and her junior's smile. But those fragments scatter and melt away, leaving no trace behind.
My head... it hurts.
Wait, you just forget? Even if you don't reuse the sword?
It feels like... I've forgotten something. A lot of things. Will I one day end up forgetting my junior's face? No, I don't want that.
Yeshunguang suddenly stops what she's doing, her gaze becoming determined. She flips through her notebook, finding the page that details how to make osmanthus cakes.
It's alright. If I've forgotten, I'll just relearn it. If I forget 10 times, I'll master it 11 times. I will remember.
Yeshunguang bites her lower lip and hurries to make the cakes, almost as if she's fighting a silent battle with the erosion of her memories.
Junior. If one day I'm no longer here, will you remember me?
Wasn't I just sleeping? How did I suddenly end up in Phylum Heights? Well, this is unexpected. And my body has reverted back to a child. Logically speaking, this should be a dream, but can you actually know you are dreaming while you are in a dream? What's going on? I can't seem to control my body. Wait. I think I hear a kid crying over there. Is that Senior Xiaoguang from when she was little?
Hey, what's wrong? Why are you crying here all alone?
My music box is broken. It was a gift from my mom. And now it won't play anymore. And she's never coming back.
Don't be sad. Let me take a look at the music box. I'm pretty good at fixing things.
After a while of tinkering, you manage to fix Xiaoguang's music box. The music box starts playing its melody again.
Thank you.
What's wrong? You still don't look happy. If something's bothering you, you can tell me.
If you knew the road ahead led straight into an abyss, would it still be worth moving forward?
Oh, that's a tough question. Give me a second to think. They should be selling it here.
Even in a dream, still asking the same questions. Welcome to Good Goods. What can I get you? I'd like some candy. Candies, we've got strawberries or osmanthus. Which one would you like? I'll go with the osmanthus flavor then. Here you go, osmanthus candy. Take care.
Osmanthus candy feels like something she'd like. Oh, I hope she does.
So is this just a dream? Or did it actually happen?
This is for me? Thank you. It smells so sweet and tastes delicious.
About what you asked earlier, I don't really have an answer either, but I'd like to tell you a story. I fell from a really high place a long time ago. I leaned over to admire some pretty flowers below, and accidentally slipped.
What happened after that?
Other than a sore butt, nothing at all. It turned out the ground below was just a patch of grass. Something I only realized after falling. Sometimes, if you don't take a step forward, you'll never know what might happen. But if you give up, it's all over.
So maybe the abyss I imagine isn't really that scary after all? Thank you. I think I understand a little better now.
Xiao Guang finally cracks a smile. Alright, it's getting late. I better go. Huh? You're leaving already? I was hoping we could chat a bit more. Sorry, but I've got other stuff. But don't worry. We'll definitely meet again. We still don't know each other's names yet. I'm Yeshun Guang. What's your name? I'm Belle. Belle. I'll remember that name. Alright. Thanks for the candy. It was really good. I had no idea osmanthus flavored candy could be this good. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. So, see you around? See you around. As if to match those words, the scene before your eyes suddenly blurs and your consciousness gradually slips away. The dream... Is the dream coming to an end? But then again, is this really just a dream? Those osmanthus candies I just bought at Good Goods feel like they're hinting at something. That dream just now, wasn't it a bit too real? Could it be that I had this dream because I made osmanthus cakes with Xiao Guang and bought osmanthus candy at Good Goods earlier in the day? But how did Xiao Guang know that Good Goods sold osmanthus candy? Something feels off about that dream. Just then, a somewhat hesitant knock comes from outside the door. You rub your eyes and open the door, only to find Xiao Guang standing there. And in her hands is that a box of osmanthus cakes.
Did I wake you? I was thinking we said we'd eat osmanthus cakes together, so I tried making some myself.
Wait, didn't we already have some earlier?
Huh?
And she slipped up.
Sorry. I meant we said I'd make you some myself.
Hold on. Xiao Guang, be honest with me. Did you forget what we did today? Don't tell me. you're starting to lose your memory.
I...
Stop hiding this from me. You promised me you'd always put your own safety first, no matter what.
Sorry. You're right. I've been forgetting some things.
When did it start? Was it after the last time you used the Qingming sword?
No. It didn't start recently. It's been a long time. Long before we met in Phylum Heights.
Xiaoguang's diary. Within its pages lie the most genuine joys and sorrows, written in the dead of night when no one was there to see. By a girl who always wore a smile.
Ever since it started, I've been writing a diary every day, and memorizing the previous day's entries, so people would think everything's alright with me. 'Cause I know there's no way to stop it. Even if I told you all, it'd only make everyone worry. That's why my brother did what he did. He was just worried about me. I don't want anyone else to worry because of me. I'm sorry for hiding it from you for so long. But please don't worry. I will keep our promise, I swear. So, could you please keep this between us for now? When the time's right, I'll tell Ishu and Shifu, and everyone else too. I just need a little more time.
This is too dangerous. And I promised Ishu and Shifu I'd monitor your condition.
I know. I'll talk to Shifu, I promise. Just not now. We still can't reach her. She might have run into some trouble. Everyone's already so worried, and with the hollow expanding on top of that... When Shifu gets to Phylum Heights, I'll tell her in person, okay? Just please don't tell anyone until then.
Fine. But once you're ready, we have to tell everyone together. It's not about burdening them. It's about finding any chance to help you get better, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Like she's finally set down something heavy that has been weighing on her for a long time. Xiaoguang looks relieved, her smile softer than usual.
And, Xiaoguang, I want you to know, no matter what happens, I'm on your side. Always.
I know. And I've been wanting to tell you something too. Junior, actually,
Before she can say another word, sudden commotion breaks out outside. If you listen closely, you can even hear faint screams. You and Xiaoguang exchange a glance, and the same uneasy feeling hits you both. Hurry out and check it out.
What's going on? Better go outside and see.
It's happening. Great. Oh, even better.
if things are this bad here at Swabian Temple, the outside must be... We need to hurry and regroup with the others. We must not let these things hurt anyone in Phylum Heights.
Ye Guang, the time has come.
Elder Liu?
I told you before, the Qingming sword is one of Yunque Summit's most valuable assets. It must never be wasted on trivial things. It can only be drawn when it truly matters. And now is that moment. An ancient prophecy once said, when darkness devours the land, when all life withers and even sorrow falls silent. Only the blade of Baize can pierce the night and awaken the dawn. This is your time to step forward, Swordkeeper. Use the Qingming sword to save Phylum Heights. Restore the glory of Yunhui Summit.
I know.
Don't listen to him, Xiaoguang. We gotta meet up with everyone and talk about it first.
The path of Baize is never walked alone. When fate shifts, shadow follows light. Blessing and curse, joy and grief. One thought leads to heaven, the next to the abyss. You shouldn't stand in her way. As Yonghui Summit's swordkeeper, wielding the Qingming sword is Ye Shengguang's destiny. Heaven's will cannot be defied.
I have no idea what you're even talking about. All I know is Xiaoguang's fate should be hers to decide. Xiaoguang, we've got to check what's happening outside. We should be able to get out through the back door. Follow me.
You don't give Lu Hengshou a chance to argue. In a rush, you grab Xiaoguang's hand and pull her toward the back door of Subian Temple. She freezes for a second, looking surprised, but then her fingers tighten around yours, warm and steady.
Yeah, let's go.
If the abnormal miasma is appearing outside Subian Temple, then the people in Phylum Heights are definitely in trouble.
I have to figure out how to handle this. For now, I should discuss it with the others.
Lu seeming awfully excited about that. Great, you're here too. Do you know what's going on? The sky suddenly turned red, and these odd-smelling black flowers started appearing everywhere. I'm not really sure about the details. There may be a disaster on the horizon. A disaster, huh? Definitely feels like something big's coming. I saw a defense force soldiers guiding people to evacuate from Phylum Heights. Let's go help too. There must be quite a few elderly people, children and other people with mobility issues around here. Manato, you sure are as reliable as ever. How about you, Proxy? Wanna join us? Alright, I almost forgot to ask. Who's this next to you? She's my senior, Ye Shengguang. Nice to meet you all. Oh, so you're a disciple of Yunhui Summit too. Nice to meet ya. Sorry, but we might need to have a meeting with everyone else from Yunhui Summit. Just like Senior Xiaoguang said. Probably won't be able to join you guys. I see. Then you guys be careful out there. Everyone, let's go with what Manato said earlier and help evacuate everyone from Phylum Heights safely. Yeah, probably know this place better than the defense force does. Hope we can help. After everyone in Spook Shack has a quick discussion, everyone rushes off to help more citizens. Well, that citizen was not helped. Oh good, everybody's here. Also, two conversations going on at once. Long time no see. You look energetic. Good. Cobalt Squad, even you guys. As you can see, Wi-Fi's found its way into trouble again. Of course we had to come. And you say trouble. Do you mean those black flowers? You are... hello everyone. I'm Ye Shengguang. Bell Senior. So you're also a disciple of Yunque Summit. No wonder you feel so unique. As for the crisis wife is facing, I'm afraid it's not just about those black flowers. Look over that a ways. It's definitely something crazy.
The abnormal miasma has taken over all Phylum Heights.
Never thought something like this would happen. Hey Junior, are you okay? You're looking pretty pale. Are you feeling unwell? It's nothing. Just need some time to process things. Just got a Yunque Summit group announcement telling us to gather near the cable car station. If we put our heads together, we might come up with something. Let's hurry over there too. I'm just happy that everyone's coming together. What's going on? Sweetie, I'm scared. Maybe this is the time to round everyone up and make a run for it. Everyone, please stay calm. The masters at Subian Temple and the Defense Force must have noticed these anomalies. Times like these, we need to keep our cool and more than ever. Can't add to their troubles. But now our job is to do as instructed and believe in them. Besides the expanding hollow, there's also those black flowers. Just tried everything, but there's no way to completely destroy them. These black flowers reek of miasma. We can't clean them out. It's definitely gonna affect the residents of Phylum Heights. It's miasma we are dealing with. It could even put everyone's lives at risk. Everyone, this is the black flower I was telling you about. The one I found in the Lemnian Hollow. This thing's covered in abnormal miasmic energy. Whatever you do, don't touch it directly. Xiaoguang, you're finally here. How do we deal with this thing? Didn't Xiaoguang purify it earlier with the power of the Qingming sword? Yeah, that's right. But I still remember how it felt back then. Maybe there's another method. Senior Fufu, try not to just destroy it. Instead, use our energy to perceive the essence of these flowers. Their most chaotic, most corrupted core. And try to focus your energy like a needle, piercing into that core and purifying it from within. Think of it like a drop of ink in clear water. What we need to do isn't to scatter the ink, to turn it back into clear water. But that's such a complicated description. Oh, sorry, I don't even know if what I'm saying really makes sense. No worries, I think I get it now. Let me give it a shot. Senior Fufu takes a deep breath and stops her offensive techniques, instead closing her eyes and reaching out her hand to carefully probe the black flower within her energy, with her energy. Time ticks by, second by second. Beads of sweat form on her forehead, her fingers trembling slightly. The black flower seems to sense danger too, beginning to sway ever so slightly. After what feels like forever, just when everyone is starting to worry, Senior Fufu suddenly opens her eyes. Found it. Right here. As soon as she finishes speaking, a stream of pure energy shoots from her fingertips, striking the black flower's dead center. The black flower lets out a silent shriek, its entire form violently twisting. The black petals, like ice and snow under sunlight, begin melting away from the edges until, finally dissolving into a wisp of smoke that dissipates into the air. You did it! Senior Fufu, you did it! So that's how it's done. Phew, this is way more mentally draining than I imagined. How long did that take me? After hearing the number reported by Senior Yinhu, everyone falls silent once again. If even Senior Fufu needs this much time to purify a single black flower, clearing out all the black flowers that appeared in Phylum Heights would surely require an enormous amount of manpower. It would be much faster to just use the Qingming sword. Xiaoguang, don't be silly. There are too many black flowers here. But don't worry, Xiaoguang. So many of us here at Qingming Summit. We can't let our junior sister shoulder all of this alone. At least we've proven that these black flowers aren't some unbeatable foe. Together, we can always find a way. Right. Yinhu, let me teach you. After spending quite some time, Senior Fufu and Xiaoguang finally managed to teach Senior Yinhu how to purify the black flowers.
Alright, we'll take the Yunquei disciples and clear out all the black flowers in Phylum Heights first. But just doing that probably won't stop the hollow from expanding. From what we can tell, the real source is inside Lemnian Hollow. The flowers react to the Qingming Sword's power, so I'll head into Lemnian Hollow and clear out the flowers. But your body... Really, it's fine. I've tried it before. As long as I use it that way, it won't hurt me at all.
Are you sure about that?
Junior went in with me last time. She knows. Right, Junior?
Xiaoguang turns to look at you, almost like she is waiting for you to back her up, to help convince Fufu.
Right. Last time in the Hollow, Senior Xiaoguang cleansed the black flowers' miasma with the sword, and she was totally fine afterward.
Could we really be lying? I'm not sure.
Even if there were, so be it. That burden was hers to bear the moment she became the keeper of the Qingming Sword.
Elder Lu, you were against letting Xiaoguang enter the Hollow on her own before, weren't you?
The situation has changed. I opposed before because she wasn't absolutely needed. But now, there's no one else who can take her place. Right now, other disciples will be tied up clearing the flowers in Phylum Heights. We simply lack the manpower to investigate the Hollow. But you're different, Ye Shengguang. If the Qingming Sword can purify miasma that efficiently, you must enter the Hollow. Find the source of all this, and stop the disaster. For everyone. This is your duty. Your calling.
I don't like ideas that he backs up.
But Shifu made it very clear before. Xiaoguang mustn't take any more risks.
If only Shifu were here. Too bad we still can't reach her.
Elder Lu was right. We don't really have the manpower to send anyone else. But sending only you two into the Hollow is...
How about counting me in?
Why? Just on time.
I'll help as well.
Miss Zhao? And Luxspring! You're here!
Same team as last time. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I heard what's going on. Since it's urgent, I brought this little bang-boo along.
My basic modules are mostly repaired. Everyone, I have some understanding of the abnormal miasma in that area of the Hollow. I hope that knowledge will be of use to you.
Don't worry, we've entered Lemnian Hollow this way before. We made it out once, we can do it again. Oh, and one more thing. Last time the Qingming Sword resonated faintly with the Hollow. I suspect they're connected somehow. If we keep an eye on its reaction, we should be able to trace it back to the source of the anomaly. So, one way or another, Ye Shengguang, or rather the Qingming Sword, must enter the Hollow.
I think so too. From what I can tell, if we can clear away the black flowers in that area, it might stop the Hollow's abnormal changes.
Looks like that's our best option. Okay, we'll stay here and clean up the mutated flowers. And you guys can enter the Hollow and try to find the source inside.
In that case, I'll work with my Supreme Assistant and try to learn more about the Creator.
There's no time to waste. Let's split up and get moving. Xiaoguang, please come back safe.
Everyone scatters to do their assigned tasks, leaving only Xiaoguang, Zhao, Lockspring, and you.
I may have said that, but I'm actually not totally sure if your body can handle it.
If it can't, you'd better tell me sooner rather than later.
Aw, are you worried about me? Thank you. But really, I'm fine.
I don't get it. This mission's a bad deal for you. The sword's already chosen you. Even if you do nothing, you still have your value.
My value? I'm not sure I understand. But I do know I want to help everyone. For Yunquay Summit and for the people of Phylum Heights. I don't want to see them panic or suffer like that anymore. If my power can make a difference, then I have to use it. Like Elder Lu said, this is my duty as the Sword Keeper.
You're weird. Whatever. By the way, it looks like Proxy's been wanting to talk to you. I'll leave you two to it. You don't have much time, so make it quick.
Xiao and Lockspring step aside. Now it's only you and Xiao Guang here.
Junior, you wanted to talk to me?
I know you want to help everyone, and I respect that. But I also need to tell you something. You're really important to me, Senior Xiaoguang. If helping others makes you smile, I'll truly be happy for you. But if you get hurt because of it, I'll also feel that pain right along with you. So, just like you promised me before, don't push yourself too hard. Nothing's worth more than your safety. As your friend, as your companion, as your proxy. I just hope you can value yourself a little more.
I will. Thank you. I definitely will. This is kinda embarrassing, but you're really, really important to me, too. So, if we work together, we're totally gonna nail this mission, right?
You're done? Yeah, time waits for no one. Let's move as soon as we can. For this mission, our target is to enter the Lemnian Hollow and purify the Black Flowers, just like before. At the same time, we gotta keep a close eye on the Qingming sword's condition and try to track down the source of all this abnormal miasma. This is the only way to protect Phylum Heights. It's my duty as the Sword Keeper. I must do this. I don't like admitting it, but it really is something only you, Ye Shunguang, can do. Proxy, if you're ready, let's head out. Let's go now. The abnormal miasma here is so thick, it's almost impossible to breathe. After pushing forward for a while, you find yourself staring at something that feels more like a hallucination than reality.
What is this?
Whatever it is, it's bad here.
You're seeing it too? I thought I was hallucinating.
That sphere-looking thing, it looks kind of familiar somehow. I feel like I've seen it before.
If I'm guessing right, that was probably a shared hallucination caused by the high concentration of miasma in the area. Unfortunately, as a Bangbu, I don't see any of it.
So it is an illusion. It just looks so strange. I can't shake this feeling. Like there's something dangerous festering inside that sphere.
Funny, I was thinking the same thing. The air this thing gives off is so ominous. Unsettling. Just disgusting.
How much longer can you keep this up, my dear child? Why do you keep struggling through this hopeless swamp? Give up now. Your very existence was a beautiful mistake. And everything you've done to correct that mistake has only made it worse.
Did you guys hear anything weird?
I'm hearing it too. That voice. It sounds familiar.
Sarah?
I heard it too. That voice. It's my own.
Oh.
Dylan and Banya mentioned they once heard voices that sounded like their own in Lemnian Hollow. This must be the same thing.
That's even worse.
I was also there, but I didn't hear anything at the time. And I didn't hear my own voice just now. It sounded more like Sarah's voice.
Oh, so I didn't miss here.
Maybe it's because the abnormal miasma concentration here is higher. Or maybe this area has some kind of special connection to you? After all, your teacher's phantom also showed up here.
After a while, the strange visions and whispers finally subside.
As if these cheap gimmicks could shake me.
So, what did you all hear just now?
Just a bunch of empty words, poking at our weak spots. Too bad for them. Anyone who's really faced despair doesn't crumble that easily.
Xiaoguang, you okay? Are you feeling sick?
No, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy all of a sudden. Probably because of that weird illusion earlier.
It's normal for a human body to feel a little disoriented right after experiencing hallucinations.
Looks like the abnormal miasma we purified before was only the tip of the iceberg. No wonder the last round only slowed the Hollow's growth. The Hollow's pushing up against Phylum Heights, probably because those black flowers finally made their way into the city.
If the people in the city get exposed to the miasma for too long, they'll be in danger. I need to start purifying this right away.
Either way, you should really keep an eye on your condition.
Don't panic, everyone. If I remember correctly, there's a long-range security bot posted up ahead. We'll need to sneak past its field of view first.
We need to move to the black flower now! No, they spotted us!
Well, no stealth mission for us.
We need to pick our moment and get past before the attack lands.
This thing is really trying to keep us away from here. It's like it's guarding this factory.
Whoa. That's not just one of them.
How are you feeling, Xiaoguang? If you're not well, you need to tell me. Don't try to tough it out.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm not going the right way.
Let's try using that Qingming sword ability from earlier.
Everyone, we need to move fast and shut down that security bot.
Oh.
Why is there a security robot in a place like this?
It's probably the same as me. Abandoned for various reasons. Left behind to wander this secluded place. After being tainted by the miasma, it seems to have mistaken this factory for something it must protect. How pitiful. How absurd.
I see things. Radiant cloud! Split the heavens! since the blade knows rapid flashes. Final hit. Leave it to me. Rolling cloud. Proceed. My move. We need to cleanse these black flowers as soon as possible.
Well, instantly moving on to that, I guess. But first, let's get all of this mapped. Xiaoguang stumbles her way over to the black flower. Is it because of the vision she saw earlier? She seems a bit worn out. Hey Xiaoguang, you're looking pretty rough. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. I can feel it. The Qingming sword's resonance is trying to tell me something. This black flower in front of us is different from the others. It's like the heart of all the abnormal miasma is in this area. Once you purify it, all the black flowers around it will wither and disappear. But you look really tired. How about we take a break first? No, I'm good. I can do this. I'm the keeper of the Qingming sword. I must succeed. Xiaoguang slowly raises her sword, but right at that moment her body suddenly freezes, as if someone had hit the pause button. Then, a voice foreign yet familiar suddenly rings out. You're trying to die? Not on my watch.
Blood as the bond, soul as the vow. Be gone!
So, once the core black flower is taken out, the rest of the abnormal miasma dissipates along with it.
Hey, White Xiaoguang. Are you sacrificing yourself for her? I thought you were the one that doesn't want to die.
There. That should do it.
Ye Xiaoguang walks up to you and, almost without thinking, leans against your shoulder. You instinctively wrap an arm around her. Her warm breath brushes against your ear, soft and ticklish, just as you try to pull away.
Don't move. Let me lean on you just for a second. Just 1 second, okay? Every time I have to come out and take care of things, it's exhausting, you know? I think I've earned a reward or two, don't you?
I honestly thought you wouldn't want to help anymore.
It's true. I didn't want to do this, but she's unyielding. Unfortunately, I can only exist with her alive, so I can't just let her be. If something happened to her, then I'd never get to see my adorable little junior again, would I? Still, my power has its limits. Don't forget what I told you before.
Ye Xiaoguang gives you one last long look. Then Xiaoguang returns to her usual self.
Are you sure you're okay? Purifying the miasma is draining you, right? Maybe we should figure out another way.
No, really. It's fine. I'm just a little tired. I know my own body.
Do you?
Besides, I can feel it. The Qingming sword's resonating with something in this area. Like Zhao said earlier, the sword must be tied to whatever's going on with Limnian Hollow. If that's true, then this is something only the sword wielder, me, can handle. It's my duty. I can't run from it. I don't want to anymore.
But I really don't want all this to come at the cost of your health. That price is too heavy, too cruel.
Junior, do you remember when we wandered through Phylum Heights? The smell of coffee at the street corner, the sound of children laughing? Residents there playing mahjong, the tong sui shops, all those soft and sweet treats, all that simple, ordinary happiness. It was real. If I can, I want to protect all that. At least, I want to try. For the first time in what feels like forever, I can finally feel what it is I truly want.
There's still a trace of exhaustion on Xiao Guang's face, but her eyes are shining, so clear and so bright that for a moment they remind you of what Ye Guang just said. There's no mistaking it. She's being serious, maybe more serious than she's ever been before. In front of a heart that pure and sincere, words feel clumsy, useless, almost an interruption.
No offense, but the people you're trying so hard to protect, they probably don't even know you exist. They'll never know what you've given up for them. And even so, you're still okay with that.
Yes, I'm not doing this for anything in return. I just want to make that decision for myself.
You're really... Never mind. If you're willing to help, that's good news for everyone. Let's stay focused. We still need to investigate what's going on with the miasma here. Lock Spring, got any new leads?
If I'm remembering correctly, there should be even more abnormal miasma deeper inside the factory. There might even be another core black flower, like the one we saw earlier.
In that case, let's keep moving ahead.
Xiao Guang, please take good care of yourself. You remember the promise we made, right?
Lord, I do. Don't worry, I remember. No matter what, I'll be right there by your side. I'll keep doing my best. Free as the skies. I got a trace. Ride the wind.
Really now. Just let me walk from A to B.
I see edge. Blazing arc.
I mean, you see what you get if you don't.
This is some kind of strange statue. Why would something like this be here?
The following fugitives have been identified as wanted targets. Former Captain of the Second Guard, Leonid Anton. One, Yulia Goryachev. Former Technical Director, Sun.
Anyone with knowledge of these individuals, whether fugitives, please contact the Lord's Command or any member of the local First Guard. Command shall reward those who provide valuable intel.
So there is just more of these things lying around. Great. Now what's this? You walk up to a strange statue. The statue looks like it's commemorating someone. There's also a wing-shaped pattern painted on the wall behind. The story that unfolded in this area must have been quite intriguing, considering the marks it left behind. Story? Michelle, what kind of story are you seeing here? The statue's head is missing, and its body is badly damaged. This doesn't look like natural wear and tear from time. Pattern on the wall behind have been graffitied, and it wasn't exactly in a friendly way. And over there, those abandoned posters were torn up by someone with clear hatred. Following this line of thought, there can only be two possibilities. First, two opposing forces once existed here. Some people believed in what the statue represented, while others rejected it. As for the second case, the people who built the statue and those who destroyed it were actually the same group. Then, after an unknown event, the people who once worshipped the statue changed and began to attack everything it represented. If I'm not mistaken, the statue commemorates Lady Sunbringer. The first generation Void Hunter Sunbringer? She's been here before? That's right. How do you know about this? Sorry, I didn't have a chance to tell you all this before. Although my memory module is damaged, I still remember. I come from a very special place. A utopian island floating above New Eridu. Roskaliva. Roskaliva? I've never heard of that name before. What kind of place is it? Is it very different from Wi-Fi Peninsula? If I had to put it into words, it might not be as lively as Wi-Fi Peninsula, but it's definitely more peaceful and serene. In Roskaliva, there live people and bamboo like me, who have received Lady Sunbringer's kindness. I heard some rumors over there. If you're all up for it, I can tell you a story. A story about salvation and betrayal.
I mentioned before, Lady Sunbringer loved humanity more deeply than anyone else ever could. But that love didn't bring her the love and respect she deserved in return. Limnian Hollow is rich in porcelain, which comes from Lumite ore. Long ago, long before people realized the true value hidden in Lumite ore, Lady Sunbringer was already studying it. She discovered that a substance extracted from the ore could effectively resist either corruption. So she led the people of her time to mine it together. But humans always find reasons to fight. Maybe she stood out too much. Maybe jealousy took root. Or maybe someone simply didn't like her for no particular reason. Anyway, one day, she discovered a huge underground pit beneath this very mountain. Something secret seemed buried down there. But just as she was about to enter that pit herself to continue her research, those who envied her finally made their move. They had long been plotting to make her disappear. The story ends abruptly here. The last record simply reads, "The erupting miasma swallowed everything." The once stable miasma suddenly erupted.
What? Wait, what happened to Lady Sunbringer in the end?
As far as I know, she went missing. But I've also heard of a different version of the story. As Lady Sunbringer was preparing to lead people into the pit to mine more Lumite ore, Limnian Hollow suddenly started to expand violently. During the disaster, Lady Sunbringer did everything she could to save everyone. But later, the survivors turned on her, claiming she was the one who caused it all. They said her mining had angered the Hollow, and demanded that she disappear. Of course, these are all just old rumors. The truth's long been lost to time, and probably holds very little value for us now.
If the story is true, then that mine in front of us might really be the same one with the deep pit she found. And if this area is tied to her, maybe this abnormal miasma is too.
We aren't gonna fight Sunbringer, are we?
Actually, that's my theory too. Perhaps that's why I've lingered here. I can still sense traces of my creator's presence all around this place.
Sunbringer isn't the creator, is she?
After being treated like that by those she loves, it's only natural for Lady Sunbringer to resent them and turn to the other side of humanity.
Betrayed by the ones she loved, then turns into the big villain. Stories like that are pretty common.
But Lady Sunbringer was one of the first Void Hunters. Would someone like her really do something like that?
The Void Hunter is just a title. People are fickle by nature.
Miss Zhao, how should I put this? You sound kind of pessimistic about people.
The strongest bond between people is always value, isn't it? Those people wanted Sunbringer gone because her value changed from positive to negative. Naturally, Sunbringer saw their true colors and acted accordingly in her own best interest. When those people no longer held any value to her, why should she keep protecting them, leading them? Mercy and compassion. Those aren't human traits. They belong to gods. And as amazing as the Void Hunter was, she was never a god, was she?
But if that's true, doesn't that mean there's never been any real love between people at all? If everything's just an exchange of value, then of course people will always turn their backs on each other, for all sorts of reasons. And the world will always be full of conflict and ugliness. But then, if that's the case, what kind of hellish world are we even living in?
This world is hell. If you can't see it that way, maybe it's because someone built a lovely, comfy glass dome for you to live under.
The air between Xiao and Xiaoguang suddenly turns tense. What to do?
You both make fair points, but come on. Sunbringer's story might not even be real. Let's not fight over it.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one who's been less than nice.
Oh, is that so?
I didn't expect my story to stir up such a debate. My apologies. It really is just an old tale of uncertain origin. Please, don't take it too seriously. What I am certain of is that there's still a lot of abnormal miasma inside the factory. The source we're looking for is very likely to be there.
Val, I have a quick update. Thanks to everyone's efforts, the Black Flowers in Phylum Heights are now under control. But Lemnian Hollow is still expanding. According to our calculations, it's most likely because of the high concentration of abnormal miasma. We'll have to leave that to you.
We just arrived near the factory. What we're looking for is probably right in there. We'd better hurry.
Right. Let's find a way to get in the factory first.
Based on Lockspring's story, it's gonna be even more dangerous inside the factory.
If we can purify the abnormal miasma in the factory, it'll put a stop to the Hollow expansion for sure.
Let's hope so.
Guang's right, but we gotta be extra careful.
Oh, I thought it opened behind me.
Everyone, please be careful. There are more security bots here.
Boy, do I love these.
I can feel the Qingming sword resonating. It's inside the factory. There must be even stronger abnormal miasma in there. The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens! Frost glistens!
Huh? Let's check out the entrance to the factory nearby.
You try pushing open the factory door. It's locked. Looking closely, the door seems to be connected to 3 different consoles. You can find and hack the 3 consoles that should open it up.
Xiaoguang, hey, are you okay? You don't look so good again.
I think I'm seeing something strange. Is it because of the miasma?
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing a lady. She looks like a researcher. Slim, glasses, hair tied back, and horns. She's probably a Thyran.
Teacher.
She seems kind. Like she's researching something here. Wait, I think she just mentioned the Qingming sword and Junior's name?
You're seeing Carol?
That sounds just like my teacher, Carol. But wait, why would you suddenly see her? And how does she know about the sword?
Who's Carol?
That miasma vision we saw the first time we came here. It was her, right? I remember her.
Xiaoguang, have you forgotten?
Wait, have you forgotten about it already?
I just spaced out for a second. But once you said it, I remembered right away.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. It's likely the sword's effects are getting stronger.
Don't worry. I just need to rest for a little. How about you go figure out how to open the factory gate first? Really, I'll be fine after a short break.
This place should be safe enough. So, Proxy, what do you say?
Since Ms. Xiaoguang could see her teacher's phantom, there could be clues about her in there. And about the abnormal miasma. Either way, the factory is worth checking out.
All right, there's no other option. Xiaoguang, stay put. Miss Zhao, please keep an eye on her. I'll find a way into the factory. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Don't worry, I'll be right here waiting for you.
Electric gate control. The push-pull defense door and grid shutter door are electrically powered, and opening different doors requires connecting different numbers of control terminals or generators. Search the area and repair damaged control terminals or generators to activate switches and open the doors. So that's how to open the doors with all the chests inside also.
And search for the 3 consoles.
Damn, this machine doesn't look like it would be easy to hack. Wait, this feeling. Is there Eve energy in here? Good thing I've been putting those hours into training my perception technique. I should be able to manipulate the Eve energy within the machine. I can work with this. We worked with this.
That's the sound of machinery. Looks like it's working.
That one was easier than that bamboo we found earlier.
This is the last spot. Let's keep going.
Oh, okay. I don't need to interact with that one. If only I had a sword to push all these boxes away.
Recently, some personnel in a few departments have shown signs of poor motivation and deliberate idleness. The Lord regards this issue with the utmost concern and has issued stern criticism. We once again stress the importance of maintaining production discipline within Factory 3. The production and quality of porcelain are the very lifeblood of Factory 3. It is the only measure of our worth. The safety and prosperity of the settlement rests in our hands. Let no one harm the collective interest for selfish reasons. Under the Lord's guidance and courage, we shall build a beautiful...
What lord, I may ask?
This power feels oddly familiar. Like that. like that cursed blade, tailless. 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 Like that cu
Great.
You mean the Qingming sword from Yunque Summit? Yes. I know the side effects. I see. Then maybe you could actually fix what's wrong with that sword. The cost of that weapon, it isn't...
What you heard was right. Then she doesn't know more about the Qingming sword. If that's true, then maybe there's still hope for curing Xiaoguang.
Looks like that miasma vision was really your teacher. And she probably knows quite a bit about the Qingming sword. Should we go after her? Maybe we'll learn something useful.
Either way, I've got to check it out. It looks like my teacher might know how to stop the Qingming sword's effects. That alone makes it worth a try.
But the abnormal miasma is really thick in there. If you go in, it could be dangerous.
I want to help you, just like you're trying to help everyone else. Miss Zhao, I'm counting on you to take care of Xiaoguang for a bit.
I can do that. No problem.
But...
I'm coming with you. Don't worry. I know the layout in there pretty well. As long as we avoid the miasma, we should be fine.
All right. But you have to be careful.
Do you want to know the truth about the Qingming sword? Do you want to save her? I can help you.
The cost of that weapon will always be so heavy. But this is for the greater good. For the last spark of humanity. Someone has to make that choice. I know.
Whether it's the cursed blade tailless or the Qingming sword, they both carry sinister secrets.
Why does every Void Hunter carry a very evil sword? And will we keep up this trend in the future?
That's the target, right? Let's go take a look.
Salvation or destruction? Belle, Wise, my precious children. By the time you learn the truth, I'll probably be long gone.
We weren't your own, we weren't your only pupils, right? Why are you picking us out specifically?
But you too. You will survive.
There are more illusions over there. Let's keep moving.
Found it. The target is right there.
You know why. For those two kids, I have to do it. It's the only way to pay the least in exchange for the greatest. I know what you mean, I do. But...
Teacher has been here before. What did she mean by all that? Weapons, the Qingming sword. Is she referring to the weapons used by the Void Hunters? But being a Void Hunter is just an honorary title from the mayor. No, this isn't the time to think about that right now. Since teacher knows about the Qingming sword, could she know how to prevent its side effects? If so, it would be good for Xiaoguang. Teacher also mentioned Wise and me by name. She even knew she might be in danger. What exactly happened back then? What did she mean by pay the least? And what was it that teacher wanted in exchange? No, my head is a mess. Are you okay? Need to take a break? I'm fine. Looks like your teacher's keeping something from you. Everyone has secrets, it's only natural. Teacher knows about the Qingming sword. The knowledge might help Xiaoguang. Based on what I know about these miasma illusions, we might find more info on your teacher if we keep moving forward. If you wish to know, we can check what's behind that door. Not like we have much of a choice. Do we now? Also, more black flowers. We're kind of far away from our friends. What do we do if we get attacked?
What is this place? There are so many black flowers here. It's so cold. Watch out!
I'm okay. Let's finish this quickly.
What could possibly go wrong if we get attacked?
It's my fault. If I hadn't rushed like an idiot, you wouldn't have...
It's not your fault, Junior. Protecting you. That's what I'm supposed to do. Don't worry, I'm not that fragile. Have a rest, Miss Zhao.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
The Qingming might rends the heavens.
Watch closely. This is the real deal.
Leave it to me. The line is drawn. Frost forces.
We did it!
I have to purify all of them.
Oh, not in your condition.
If I don't do this, everyone will be in danger. My dear Junior. This is the last time.
Not doing what she always does, Ye Shunguang stays unusually quiet. Her body feels so light, even though she is leaning against your shoulder. It's like she isn't really there. Like she could fade away at any second. After a moment, she finally speaks, her voice so faint it nearly dissolves in the wind.
I didn't think goodbye would come this soon.
Ye Shunguang gives a weak smile, no trace of her usual mischief or playfulness. The emotions on her face are simple, pure. Her hand comes up to touch your face again, soft, but cold as frost.
I never expected you'd be the hardest to let go of.
What are you saying? You're scaring me.
My strength's almost depleted. I probably won't be able to see you like this again.
I don't get it. What do you mean you won't be able to see me again? Are you going away?
It's not as bad as it sounds. In a way, I'm just about to become one with her. Like I said, we can only live with her alive. Although, her condition isn't looking great either. too bad. I can't help her much anymore.
Ye Guang lifts her gaze, her crimson eyes meeting yours.
Junior, meeting you really was something incredible. You know, when she sensed you were in danger and rushed over like an idiot, I could have stopped her. I'm not like her. I don't want to be a hero. I don't want to save anyone. All I ever wanted was to live. Or at least that's what I used to think. But in that moment, our hearts were completely in sync. All I could think was, no matter what it takes, I have to save you. I guess that's why I'm finally able to make peace with her. After all, we're always one and the same. It's just like water returning to its source. When I stepped in front of you, I finally understood something. Maybe love isn't a curse after all. It's a kind of strength. What I'm about to say, that coward could have never told you. But I can.
Ye Guang speaks softly in a voice only the two of you can hear.
Don't you dare forget me, Junior. Even if you meet better people, see brighter worlds, you must remember me. Always.
Ye Guang gives you one last look. The next moment, Xiao Guang returns to normal, but she just stands there silent, like a delicate doll that has lost its soul. A chill unlike anything you've ever felt grips your heart in an instant.
Xiao Guang? Hey, are you feeling okay?
No matter how many times you call her name, Xiao Guang doesn't respond at all.
I think she's been hiding how bad things are. She's already reached the final stage of the Qingming sword's corruption. She probably can't even hear us anymore.
Xiao waves a hand in front of her face, but Xiao Guang doesn't react.
Her vision's almost gone too.
Xiao Guang, can you hear me? You remember what we promised? You said, no matter what happens, every time I turn around, you'll be right there beside me. You pinky swore, remember? You can't go back on that. You can't just leave me like this.
Xiao Guang's eyelashes tremble faintly, like she's fighting hard and desperately against some endless darkness, but that tiny spark of movement soon fades, leaving behind only stillness.
In her current state, no matter what we do, it won't change anything. I know it hurts, but now you have to stay calm.
I know what you're trying to say, but Xiao Guang ended up like this because of me. It's all my fault. If I'd just paid more attention, it's all because of me.
You know that's not true. Even if this hadn't happened to you, she still would have pushed herself to the limit with that sword just to protect everyone. That's just who she is. And you know that better than anyone. There's no time for blaming yourself. What matters now is what we do next. Don't forget, you're our proxy here. Whatever happens next, we still need you to guide us. And take her home.
Take her home. Yes. Right. I gotta take her home. Once we get back, we'll figure something out. There has to be another way. There always is. Found it. The nearest fissure is on the other side of the factory. We can get there using the elevator. It's that way. Let's hurry.
Excellent. That's the Phaethon I know.
Let's get distracted by this action. And not think too hard about the consequences.
The fissure is right there. Let's go.
And then, for some reason, Xiao Guang, who has been silent all this time, suddenly speaks.
Where am I?
Xiaoguang, can you hear me now? How are you feeling?
Junior? Miss Zhao? Luxspring? Where are you?
Her senses haven't come back. She probably can't even sense our presence right now.
It's so dark here. I can't see anything. Can't hear anything either.
Grab her hand or something.
There's nothing here but dead silence.
Just hang in there, Xiaoguang. I'm getting you home now.
Junior? Is that you? I think I just hurt you. I'm sorry. It looks like I won't be able to keep our promise after all. We made a deal. When you turn around, I'll always be there for you. If possible, I don't want to be a senior who breaks her word. You once said, if I were in pain, you'd feel it too. Don't worry. I don't feel any pain now. I'm just a little scared. Only a little bit, really. I wish I could see you all now.
You're gonna be okay, I promise. The fissure's right ahead. Let's go.
But after saying a few words, Xiao Guang falls silent again for some reason. Anxious, you lead everyone toward the fissure. Can we fix this? Well, at least this place is fixed.
Data says Lemnian Hollow finally stopped expanding.
It's all thanks to Xiaoguang. She's the one who cleared out the abnormal miasma.
But she paid a really heavy price for it. How's she doing now?
She's still the same as before. Quiet. Unable to sense what's happening around her.
Actually,
Xiao stays silent for a long time, as if she's about to say something, but a familiar voice interrupts her.
Senior Zhao! So this is where you've been. We've been looking for you everywhere. And you too, Proxy. It's been such a long time.
Dylan, Empanya? Why are you...
Krampus issued an emergency summons ordering us to return immediately.
It's probably because of Lemnian Hollow. Looks like Krampus is planning something big.
I see. Proxy, about Yishunguang. If there's anything I can help with, just let me know. And a lot of people are after the power of the Qingming sword. If anything happens to her, they won't hesitate to take advantage of it. That's all I can say.
Thank you, Miss Zhao. I'll keep an eye on things.
Huh? Senior Zhao, who's always been a firm believer in fair exchange, giving out important info for free? So, Senior Zhao, are you still a meat-eating rabbit? Or have you turned into a carrot lover?
Let's go. I don't want to be late.
Not right now, Dylan. We are having a moment. Michelle pulls the still chattering Dailin and the helpless-looking Banjue along as she quickly leaves. You walk Xiaoguang back to her room. I need to tell everyone about Xiaoguang's current condition. Only there was a way to save her. Be the blade. Totally crushed that mission. Yeah. Anyone else hiding around? Doesn't seem like it. When did you two show up? Did you bring your sword? Maybe the two swords can talk with each other. The crisis is finally over. Xiaoguang is certainly doing fine. You finally reunite with the rest of Yunhui Summit. Everyone seems happy and relieved that the Hollow crisis has been resolved.
Black flowers in the city, and the size of Lemnian Hollow has returned to normal. It must be thanks to something you guys did.
And now let me clear out all your happiness.
Oh, right. What about Xiaoguang? How's she doing?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Xiaoguang's not doing so good.
What?
You explain to everyone from Yunhui Summit what happened earlier inside the Hollow.
I didn't realize the price for stopping the Hollow from expanding would be this high.
You really are a burden to Ye Shengwang. If it weren't for you...
Elder Lu, at this point, there's no use pointing fingers anymore.
He's not wrong. If it weren't for me, Xiaoguang might have... It's all my fault.
She would have still cleared out all those flowers even if you didn't get attacked, Belle.
Don't blame yourself, Junior. We all know how much Xiaoguang wanted to help everyone.
Sacrificing oneself to save others is the true fate of the Qingming Sword's Keeper. But if it weren't for this one, Ye Shengwang wouldn't have been drained so quickly.
How about we wait for Yixuan Shifu? Maybe she'll know what to do.
Shifu, I still can't reach her. I don't know what could have happened.
Forget it. Right now, Xiaoguang's condition is what matters most. I'll have some disciples search the text again for a way to help her.
I'll go with you, Elder Lu. As for everyone else, you've all been working non-stop after all that chaos with the Hollow expanding. Take a few days to get some rest. Especially you, Junior. You've been through a lot lately. Alright, that's all for today. Elder Lu and I will let everyone know if there's any progress.
Yu Fufu and Mr. Lu go to talk over Xiaoguang's situation while the other disciples return to their rooms. Come to think of it, on our way from the Hollow just now, Xiaoguang suddenly recovered for a moment. I wouldn't call that recovered. He talked, I guess. It's just a coincidence, or maybe... Anyway, I should head back to her room and check on her condition first. Well, I'm glad that whatever happens, nothing or nobody is stopping us from going to see her. Wait, what? You push open the door to Senior Xiaoguang's room, only to face an unexpected figure. Senior Ye initially stood in front of the desk, contemplating. Upon noticing your arrival, he turns to face you.
I've been waiting for quite some time, Junior Bell.
And here's where we die.
I already know about Xiaoguang. I didn't think it would happen so soon. But alas.
Senior Ye, why did you avoid us the last time we were in Lemian Hollow? And that thing from before?
I understand that you must have countless questions for me. But unfortunately, we have more pressing matters to tend to for now. I came to you because I need your help. To be precise, you are the only one who can save her. As you know, I was under the control of the Creator for a time, and was forced to fight you all. But thanks to that, I was connected to their consciousness for a brief moment. And from that connection, I've learned a few secrets about the Qingming sword, and of the Creator themselves. The information is extremely lengthy and complicated, so I'll get straight to the conclusion. Part of the Qingming sword's power shares the same source as the Creator's. It might even originate from them. For years, I've been looking for ways to overcome the Qingming sword's effects, but there's been no breakthrough. Until now. Turns out the key doesn't lie within the Qingming sword, but the Creator. Since then, I've been scouring every ruin, combing through every ancient tome, and now I've finally gotten some answers. As you know, Lemnian Hollow is deeply tied to the Creator, and I found an object in the Hollow that carries a trace of that same energy. I was planning to study this power, to find a way to counteract the Qingming sword's effects, or to negate its connection with Xiaoguang. But before I could find anything, she had already... If the tomes are correct, then I can use the remnants of the Creator's power in that object to help my sister re-establish a connection with the outside world. However, this power is unstable. It requires a guide with pure and sufficient resolve to act as a bridge in order to feed it into her consciousness. With one wrong move, and both minds could be torn apart by the overload.
I am so pure you don't even know.
My body has already been linked to the Creator once. If I attempt to use their power again, I fear it may put Xiaoguang at risk. So, only you can be the guide.
I need to think on it. But why not ask someone else from Yunque Summit?
I don't think Yunque Summit would welcome me right now. I made sure to avoid them on my way here. There's another story behind this. I'll tell you when we get the chance. Regardless, what I'm going to reveal to you may be rather shocking. But I promise it is the truth. Junior Bell, you're the only one I can trust right now. My sister's life is at stake here. I hope... No. I beg you to make the right choice. I'm heading into Lemnian Hollow next to test that object's power. Once you've made your decision, come find me. I'll be waiting.
Senior Ye leaves. Not long after, Lockspring walks out from the shadows. Seems like it heard everything but didn't reveal itself for some reason. Still not sure if I can trust Lockspring. When we were attacked in the Hollow, it sure wanted to help. Just as you're about to ask, Xiaoguang seems to notice something and starts to mumble.
It's so dark here. And so cold. And I can't see anything. Can't hear anything. Can't feel anything at all. Junior, brother, everyone, where are you? I don't want to be alone.
She's been like this all the time lately, as if trapped in some sort of illusion. Are you going to trust what Ye Shuiyuan said?
Some very binary choices this chapter. But I think I trust him.
I trust him. From the time we've spent together, he doesn't seem like a bad person. And he's Xiaoguang's older brother. He wouldn't want to hurt her.
Good intentions don't always make for effective methods. Sometimes, people's good intentions can lead to people getting hurt. Of course, I'm not questioning your decision. It's just... maybe we should be a bit more cautious.
I think this is already the most cautious choice available to us.
So, have you also been hiding and listening?
Miss Chow, you're back.
Yes. The situation with Krampus has been dealt with, so I rushed back to check on things. And sure enough, you were in trouble. Proxy, based on the current situation, I think Ye Shuyan can be trusted. Since he went that far for Ye Shunguang before, I'm sure there's a reason behind his plan. As for Yunkuei Summit, Yi Xuan is still nowhere to be found. For us, taking this gamble might be our last and best option.
Yeah, I feel the same. Things are really dire right now, and there's still no word from Yishuan Shifu. But we have to do something.
I wonder if Yishuan Shifu will come in right when needed most, or if we can actually solve this without her.
If Xiaoguang were awake right now, I'm sure she'd make the same decision.
Just then, Lockspring suddenly issues another strange error command.
Core system. Malfunction.
Lockspring, what's wrong? Is it malfunctioning again?
My apologies, everyone. I'll need to step away for a moment. Some of my core functions have started malfunctioning again.
Can you fix them yourself now?
But don't worry. The manager of the antique shop promised that if something like this happens again, I could go straight to him for help.
Ah, well that's great.
You've all got your own tasks to deal with, so don't worry about me. I can handle the repairs myself.
Alright. Then Proxy and I will take Ye Shunguang into the hollow.
Really now? Lockspring leaves. Ye Shunguang is a good person. This isn't the ending she deserves. Yeah, so we absolutely have to save her. The price of the Qingming sword is so heavy. Whatever, now is not the time to think about this. Next, we need to take Ye Shunguang with us into Lemnian Hollow to meet Ye Shiyuan. Then use his method to help Ye Shunguang restore her 5 senses. If you're ready, let's head out. Out and back in immediately.
I don't know what Senior Ye has in mind, but right now, this is the only option we've got.
From what I know, he's a fairly reliable person. Let's hold on to that hope for now.
I knew you'd come, Junior Bell. And this new friend is... You're from Krampus. I know you. Surely Tops isn't so charitable as to offer their help for free.
There's no need to be wary of me. I'm here this time as... a friend, accompanying Proxy and the others.
That's a lot coming from you, Xiao.
Since Junior Bell trusts you too, all right. Like I said before, there's only one way to save my sister. We must use the power in the Qingming sword that comes from the same source as the creator to channel their power to Xiaoguang.
Aren't you worried that the creator's power could be dangerous?
If you know anything about the Exaltists, you'd know they've always revered the creator as a force of salvation, not destruction. There must be a reason behind that.
Just then, a transmission suddenly comes through.
Bell, where are you guys? Yishuan Shifu has returned to Failum Heights.
Oh hey, we missed her.
Shifu and the others are heading to Xiaoguang's room right now. What should we do? If they find out she's gone...
If we take her back right now, we might still make it in time. Maybe Yishuan can turn things around. But I'm sure you know the chances are slim. Yunquei Summit has never been able to counter the Qingming Sword's negative effects. That's why there's been no progress for years. On the other hand, if we choose to trust Ye Shuyan, using the Creator's power would be nothing short of a gamble.
Junior Bell, you have to trust me. The object before us has remnants of the Creator's power. According to the ancient tome, it comes from a place deep underground, a place once connected to them. But it alone is not enough. I need someone with a pure heart, someone like you, to enter the illusion she's trapped in and guide her back. Sorry, I haven't been completely honest with you. I cannot do this myself. Not just because I've hosted the Creator's power before, but because my heart has been tainted by hatred and doubt. I know this puts you at risk, but...
Ye Shuyan bows his head to you. You've never seen him put himself so low.
Please, I beg you. Save her. Please bring my sister back.
I promise. When I was carrying Xiaoguang earlier, she suddenly showed brief signs of recovery. That was near here. There might be something to this place. Wise, please stall Ishu and Shifu and the others for now. I'll try to see if I can help Xiaoguang first.
Got it. I'll do my best. I hope you'll bring me some good news, Belle.
No time to lose. Let's get started right now. Xiaoguang, you have to hold on.
Let's trust in a strange device. Where's the energy? Oh boy, that cable's going everywhere. Okay. Never mind. I'm not curious enough. I've channeled the Creator's power from within this object into Xiaoguang. There's been no sign of rejection. The Qingming Sword truly shares its origin with the Creator's power. Next, I'll use a method recorded in the ancient tome to transfer your consciousness into Xiaoguang's body. You'll enter the illusion created by Xiaoguang together with her. I don't know what you'll encounter in that illusion. It could be a fragment of her memories, or it could be a nightmare of her own making. But I need you to bring her back. Please. Don't let go of her hand. At least let her know that she has people who care about her here, waiting for her to come back. Please. Let's get started when you are ready. You close your eyes, holding onto Xiaoguang's hand. The immense pain in your head makes it impossible to even think. In the endless darkness, a familiar yet strange power forces your hand from Xiaoguang's.
Xiaoguang! She's over there!
The chase begins. The nightmare begins. Stop trying to shut me out.
I can't get close.
You'll only be an obstacle that stands in her way, not her salvation.
I'm not listening to you. Gotta find a way to dodge these. Hang on, Xiaoguang. I'm coming.
Xiaoguang's eyes are tightly shut, as if lost in a dream. And inside her dream, it's an entirely different scene.
Drifting. Where is this place? Why am I here? Junior? Everyone? Where are you?
Well, that thing doesn't look ominous at all. The strange device flickers with an eerie glow. This device doesn't really look like it belongs here. Maybe it's the reason I ended up here. If I could shut it down, I should be able to get out. Let's check what's up ahead first. This place looks so strange, like the whole space is fake somehow. Could it be that this is all just a dream? In a way.
It sounds like someone's talking over there. I'll go check it out. This is the first time we met at Swabian Temple. Oh, right. We rescued that orange cat together. Everyone was so happy. I really miss those times. It feels like it's been forever. So this really is a dream. I dream of some happy things. No, I have to find a way out. Junior's out there waiting. I can't keep making everyone worry about me.
Was an R. Right? But I guess it's not that tree. Oh, it's this. Never mind. At this moment, a familiar figure appears. You're finally here. It's you. What are you doing here? This is the illusion that we created. Everything you see now is our past memories. The backlash from the Qingming sword attacks both our body and mind. Physically, it strips away our 5 senses, even our life. Mentally, it causes us to forget. So the memories you see here are only shards, incomplete. So what? What should I do? You need to piece together these shards of memories. When you truly remember everything, the path out of this place shall appear. If you're ready, let's get moving. Let's not keep our little junior waiting too long. After she finishes speaking, she vanishes. Is this me? I had some snacks I made this morning and learned a new incantation. I cannot forget these memories. Why can't I remember? Is this who I used to be? What was I doing again? I can't remember. My head hurts. Let's keep going.
Don't worry, I'll catch you.
That voice... is it from back then? Yes, I believe you, Junior. You catch me every time.
This is that memory of us after shopping on the rooftop of Swabian Temple. So I still remember. Junior's embrace was so warm. After that we... My head hurts. What is this? I sense a dark, despairing force, just like the one in Lemnian Hollow. No, it's going to consume me. Junior, I'm sorry. I might not make it to the end.
I almost forgot the incantation today. Thank goodness no one noticed. I know the sword's effects are getting stronger, and my body is breaking down. Not just my memory, my hearing, smell, taste, touch, sight. They're all deteriorating. I can feel it. My connection to the world is slipping away. My time is running out. No, don't read it. My head, it hurts. I can't forget this. I mustn't. I've already lost everything. Someone, please help. I don't want to be alone, brother. Shifu. Junior.
In the darkness, a familiar voice rings out. But it sounds so far. It's unclear. Memories are disappearing, senses fading, body withering. Everything is returning to nothingness. But why? Why do you still want to hold on?
Hold on to me. It's not over yet. I'll bring you home.
Junior's hand. It's so warm. So comforting. Suddenly, I feel like if I just hold this hand, maybe I too could go anywhere. Just like you.
Of course you can go anywhere. You always could.
Never thought I'd see you again. My dear Junior. Great, you're still here. I thought you were already... I hate to break it to you. I've indeed already become one with her. But this is an illusion created by our consciousness, which is why I'm able to appear again. I know you came to save us. You answered my call for help. Thank you for coming here. And you, Ye Shunguang. You've held on until now. Well done. Alright, I almost forgot. Can't hear me right now. Anyway, in this illusion, we can appear together. Any hope of her regaining her senses and escaping from this illusion is all on you now. What should I do? Help her piece together her shattered memories. Only when she remembers everything, she can regain her lost senses. Fortunately, we are running out of time. This illusory space was created using the creator's power Ye Shi Yuan channeled, but it's not enough to sustain this place for long. If we can't recover our lost memories and regain our senses before it collapses, whether it's her, me, or you, we are all going to be in trouble. Thanks to your efforts earlier, the moment our hands touched just now, we regained our sense of touch. Let's start with hearing. Remember what I said earlier. Piece those broken memories back together. Our future is in your hands. After saying these words, Ye Shunguang nods at you, anticipates.
Xiaoguang, hold on tight to me. I'm gonna help you get your senses back. Then, we're going home.
Would have loved a running animation of us pulling her along. We are going all the way back. Is that Xiaoguang as a child? This is exactly the same as what I saw in my dream. Could it be that it wasn't a dream after all? Now's not the time to think about that. Xiaoguang staring at the broken music box. She looks upset. Miss, can you fix this music box for me? You just need to collect 3 music box shards over there. That's a very game thing you say. Right, I can share this power with you. You get close to music box shards, you'll feel them resonate. I'll leave it to you then. You can count on me.
We've gotta move faster. Let's hurry and find the next shard.
Theater.
Just being here with you, sharing the time of a single movie, is enough to make me happy.
Highland Heights is always so lively. Once you're feeling better, we're totally hanging out here again. All right, that's all the shards. Let's head back and check.
I can hear now? The wind, the falling leaves, and the sound of life itself.
Just then, you've been doing great. And you, Ye Shunguang? Who are you? I am you. Even in the real world out there, I haven't left you. I simply exist in a different form. Our division is only temporary. Integration alone is the final and indeed the best outcome. I understand. Thank you for everything. In the past you stood in front of me, taking on so much from me, protecting me. You mean us? Huh? I said it was us who stood in front of ourselves. It was us who ultimately protected ourselves through all those past events. So hold your head high. You can be proud of this. We should be proud of this. Right. And one more thing, Junior. Because of you, we were able to achieve our final integration. Thank you. But I didn't do anything. Thought I was holding you all back. Done more than enough. Most importantly, your presence helped us understand what we truly want. This matters more than anything. Let's get back to the point. Like I said before, hidden within this illusion are the precious moments of memories that belong to us. Remember when we made and tasted Los Mantos cakes together? You bet. What you're about to see is that memory. Try and find ingredients around here to fully restore this memory. Then use these ingredients to make the Osmanthus cake from the memory. This way, we should be able to awaken our sense of taste and smell. Go ahead, I trust you. With those words, Ye Shunguang vanishes into the wind once again.
Xiaoguang, don't worry. We'll get out of here together real soon.
Yes, I believe you, Junior.
sweet fragrance of osmanthus wafts through the air, familiar scent. The mountain spring water is crystal clear and feels cool to the touch. The sticky rice is soft, and its aroma subtle yet sweet. All the required ingredients have been collected.
If I use the perception technique, maybe I can recreate the memory.
You pour the osmanthus, sticky rice and spring water into a bowl and mix them. You put the dough into the steamer. A familiar aroma soon envelops the area. Xiaoguang raises her head slightly. Seems her smell and taste are returning.
How much sugar was I supposed to add again?
Not too much.
Hot. Wow, freshly baked osmanthus cakes really do smell amazing.
This is when we tried osmanthus cake together. The scent is osmanthus and this tender texture of sticky rice. I think my taste and smell are coming back. All thanks to you, Junior. All that's left is sight. For some reason, I feel like I can sense. Next we'll have to face the creator's lingering power in this illusion. Just then, should be the last time I speak to you in this form. Next we'll have to face enemies manifested from the creator's power. Once we defeat them, we can regain our vision and get out of here. Is it a fight? I might not be of much help. You've helped me so much already. Leave the fighting to me. Right, besides, the enemy shouldn't be that tough, since there's only a sliver of the creator's power here. Just dodge its attacks and look for openings to strike back, and you'll be able to defeat it. That's all the help I can offer you. The rest is up to you. After those words, she's gone. Let's keep moving forward, Junior. Why is that text not on a click, but on a very short timer? With you by my side, it's like I suddenly have so much more strength.
I remember the incredible osmanthus cakes you made. Wouldn't mind having some now.
Oh, those. I put too much sugar in them. When we get back, I'll make you better ones.
That's the Qingming sword. Something's fishy about this bridge. We better watch our step.
This is Yeshuan's fate. Why do you keep struggling through this hopeless swamp? Oh, child of God, bearer of both curse and blessing, you'll only be an obstacle that stands in the way, not her salvation.
Junior, where are you?
Always close by.
Don't leave me behind.
Eventually, they all leave you. That is your destiny. Wielder of the Qingming sword, Yeshuan. Your junior's already left. She abandoned you, just like everyone else. No one's coming to save you. No one will remember you. You'll stay
always waiting for me. I know they are. I can't see anything. I won't give up. There has to be another way. Right. If I focus on the movements of the air, I can dodge the attacks. It'd be such a shame if this were to disappear. We meet again, my dear Qingming.
Hey, what's wrong? Wait.
Hang on, Xiao. I'm coming. I swear. I'll bring you home.
My strength is back. I'll try and attack. The sword follows my will and winds howl in the heavens. There are still people waiting for me. I can't stop here. Let this sword array send you away.
The suffocating roars eventually fade into the distance. Instead, there's the sound of the wind, the feel of the grass, the scent of sunshine. The cold presence of the illusion is fading. A long-deprived, tangible warmth envelops you. Then, a familiar voice calls out your name over and over again.
Belle, I'm so glad. I got to see you again. Junior, sorry. I've probably caused you trouble again.
That multi-hit attack was impossible to dodge.
Oh, right. How long was I out? And what about Limnian Hollow? And those black flowers in the city? Is everyone all right?
Don't worry. Everyone's fine. We were just missing you.
Welcome back, Xiaoguang.
Upon hearing the familiar voice, Xiaoguang lifts herself from your arms and immediately turns to look at Senior Ye on the other side.
Brother! And Miss Zhao!
You woke up pretty quickly.
It's nice to see everyone again. I'm not dreaming, am I?
It's all thanks to your brother that we were able to save you.
You explain to Xiaoguang what happened earlier.
Brother? Isn't there something you want to tell me?
Now, how quickly does she relapse if she uses the sword again?
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. I didn't mean to hide the truth from you. It's just... some things were too hard for me to say. I know you still have many questions. When the time comes, I'll explain everything to you.
All right, brother. I trust you.
All right. Since Xiaoguang's recovered and it's getting late, we shouldn't stay here any longer. Let's head back. Everyone at Yunquei Summit is waiting for us.
You guys go on ahead. I still have a few things to deal with. Oh, and once you're back, if anyone at Yunquei Summit asks about me, please don't say anything. You have my thanks.
Brother? You...
Xiaoguang, whatever happens next, make sure you stay safe. We'll see each other again soon.
I really miss everyone back home. Anyway, how have you been, Miss Zhao? Miss Zhao?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
Still kind of worried about bro. Still kind of worried about us. A group of suspicious figures in black suddenly appears ahead.
Target confirmed.
keeper of the Qingming sword, Ye Shun Guang.
Our happiness seems not long-lived.
Who are you guys?
What's going on? She's speaking normally. It looks like her strength is fully recovered. According to the intel, she should have already...
The man in black cuts himself off mid-sentence, realizing he just revealed something he shouldn't have.
Uh-oh, it looks like these guys are after us, and they even know about Xiaoguang.
What do you want?
Looks like the intel was wrong, but that's fine. Doesn't affect our mission. Ye Shun Guang, our goal is quite simple. That Qingming sword in your hand.
The Qingming sword? What do you want the sword for? It belongs to Yunquei Summit, and only its master can use it.
None of that matters. All we care about is getting that sword. Our mission can't be completed without it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, and how are you gonna get it? You and what army?
We've got something important to do, and we need the Qingming sword to do it. Don't get in our way, or Phylum Heights, and maybe all of Weifei could be in danger.
Oh, so the heroes are off to handle the crisis in Weifei, huh? I see. But what's that got to do with us? Phylum Heights could get wiped out, and it wouldn't affect us one bit.
What are you talking about? There are so many innocent people living in Phylum Heights.
Who cares? Even if they all die, it's none of my business. They're worthless. All I care about is my mission. So can you hand over the Qingming sword? Otherwise, our boss...
Enough already. You talk too much.
You?
You know, only the weakest lackeys feel the need to give a long speech before every fight. The true victor speaks only through victory.
Miss Xiao, why did you suddenly...
Before Xiaoguang can finish a sentence, Miss Xiao charges forward.
Miss Xiao's acting a bit off today. She's unusually impulsive.
Yeah, she's not acting like herself. So just to be safe, let's hurry up and help her out.
Hand over the Qingming sword and no one gets hurt. Just go ahead and make things easier for everyone, yeah?
Yeah. Where did you learn about Xiaoguang?
Like I'd just go running my mouth about something that important. What do you take me for? An idiot?
Yes. Actually. So, are these Tops people? That are not Krampus, obviously. Or who are these idiots following?
Miss Zhao just went inside. Let's follow her. I can't find Miss Zhao anywhere. Where did she go?
After searching around for some time, there's still no sign of Miss Xiao.
This doesn't make any sense. Miss Zhao wouldn't just run off like that. Wait, don't tell me. Those people in black took her?
Good luck for them to do that. She can take care of herself, yeah.
Miss Zhao's really strong. She wouldn't be captured so easily. Maybe she got separated in the fight and lost her way?
In any case, it's all my fault. Since they were coming for me and the Qingming sword.
Don't worry just yet. We'll think of something. Fairy, can you pick up Miss Zhao's signal?
No signal detected nearby. Possible causes. 1. Her communicator has malfunctioned. 2. Miss Zhao has been taken away from the area. 3. She encountered danger and her communicator was destroyed. 4. Miss Zhao turned it off herself.
It's no good. I have to go after those people in black and find out what happened. Junior, please stay here. If Miss Zhao's just lost, she might come back soon.
Let's split up then. Xiaoguang, be careful out there.
Should we really be splitting up? We can't fight, we know. You know. both of you know.
Right. We absolutely have to find Miss Zhao and bring her back.
Meanwhile, in a secluded spot nearby.
Those two fools.
Yes.
Why go to such lengths to find me? Can't they tell by now? Actually, Tops, or at least part of it, doesn't care about the people of Phylum Heights. They don't care about what you're risking your lives to protect.
So I was right.
I'm completely worthless to you right now. This is so strange. It doesn't make sense.
Search frantically for any signs of Xiao.
Miss Zhao, where are you? We're gonna find you, no matter what!
Xiao, you're no longer needed. You're too weak. You'll only get in the way.
Xiao backstory go.
This family can't afford to feed useless trash.
Remember this. Things without value get thrown away. That's what happens to trash.
Miss Zhao? Miss Zhao? Miss Zhao? Uh-oh.
Get lost!
And stay hidden when she's in danger, huh? Also, flying kick!
Miss Zhao, there you are!
You should worry less about me and more about yourself. You almost got hit just now, weren't you even a little scared?
Of course I was scared. But hey, I'm fine, thanks to you.
Don't celebrate just yet. We've got a whole mess to clean up here.
Well, we are not alone.
Sorry I'm late. Are you both okay?
Xiaoguang, perfect timing. Zhao and I are both in one piece.
Why?
What?
Why worry about me? Why take risks to find me? Why do you care about me at all? You can get better info on the creator from the mayor anyway, and when it comes to fighting, I can't compete with the wielder of the Qingming sword. In theory, right now, I'm of no value to you.
Value? Seriously? You are one of us. Caring about your teammates is kind of the bare minimum, isn't it?
Belle's right. That's all there is to it.
You guys really are a bunch of weirdos.
We are your weirdos. After some time, you finally make it back to Phylum Heights.
Despite everything, thanks for not leaving me behind just now.
I should be the one thanking you. I was lucky you were there.
Miss Xiao doesn't respond. She stays silent for a long time, as if fighting an intense battle within herself. At last she turns to you, her eyes filled with a mix of confusion and searching curiosity.
I've been wanting to ask. Why are you all able to trust others so easily? There's no such thing as kindness without reason. Every relationship exists because there's something to gain. Value and profit. That's the only solid foundation between people. All relationships, in the end, are a game of value. Just like those people in Black said, if someone can't offer any value, no one will care if they die. That's the rule everyone lives by, isn't it?
No, not a lot of people live by that rule, Xiao.
That's not true. At least, that's not what I believe. You're right, Miss Zhao. Such things do exist. But there has to be something more, beyond such cold logic. Something warmer. Something that lets us lean on each other and share warmth through the cold nights. It's something I felt from Shifu, my brother, my junior, from everyone. I think that must be what they call love. Apart from value and profit, there has to be something else that connects people. Something like love.
At those words, Miss Xiao freezes. It's like someone just touched an old wound. She instinctively wants to argue back, but ultimately falls silent. After a moment she speaks again, her tone calm and detached, as if she's telling someone else's story, not her own.
How unfortunate. I've never felt anything like that. I was born into a big family, but it wasn't really a home. More like an arena where everyone fought to survive. Blood ties were thin, warmth was a luxury found only in dreams, and the only rule that mattered was equivalent exchange. Whoever could bring back food, resources, or information would earn a little more favor in return. I remember one bitterly cold winter when I was sent out to trade firewood for a piece of dry bread. But instead, the man saw how young I was, took everything I had, pushed me into the snow, and left, calling me a worthless beggar. I went back empty-handed and was met with a single word: useless, followed by 2 full days of confinement. That night, my father looked at me shivering from hunger, his eyes cold and appraising, like I was just a piece of merchandise, and said to another man, "This child is useless. She no longer holds any value to us." And then, I was cast out. From that day on, I understood. Without value, you'll be trampled on, abandoned, and even treated as less than human. The only reason I've survived this long is because, while wandering, I kept learning and observing, until I finally proved I was useful. I remember back when I was just a caravan hand. Trembling, I exposed the hidden trap in a deal in front of everyone. And it was the first time I was truly seen. That person is my boss now. She smiled at me and said, "Hey kid, how much is that brain of yours worth?" But you're different. I have nothing to offer you in return, yet you're still willing to do such worthless things for me.
That's because there's already love between us. The bond of companions, quietly growing stronger. I'm sure with time you'll realize that for yourself. Just like right now, I can feel deep down you're a very gentle person.
You truly are admirable.
Huh?
Forget it. We know each other well enough. Stop calling me Miss Zhao. It sounds weird. Just call me Xiao Zhao.
Full name unlocked.
Okay, Xiao Zhao.
It sounds very, very good. Xiao turns her head away, a little awkwardly, with a faint blush coloring her ears.
Right. You should head back and join the others from Yunquei Summit. I won't keep you any longer.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
I mean, I guess it's the same kind of naming as Xiaoguang, right?
I'm not really into the whole happy reunion thing. Besides, there's still stuff at Krampus that needs my attention. So, see you next time.
Xiao Xiao leaves. And we are back to our special spot. The sunset paints Failum Heights in a warm golden hue. Xiao Guang looks down at the streets as a soft breeze stirs her hair. The steam feels peaceful, as if everything that happened was just an uneasy dream. Sensing something, she turns and smiles at you.
What is it? Why are you staring at me so seriously all of a sudden? Is there something on my face?
Some cake.
I don't know why, but feels so surreal. What if I wake up later and find out it was all just a dream?
It's real. I'm right here. Oh, right! I haven't had the chance to thank you properly yet. Thank you, Junior. If it weren't for you, I'd probably still be trapped in that endless nightmare.
It's all thanks to Senior Ye's info, really. He's the one who found a way to save you.
My brother. Once he's free, there's so much I still need to ask him about. When I was at my most desperate, it was your voice, Junior, that kept me going. You saved me once again. Junior? There's something I want to ask you. It's about my other self. I can't always tell what she's doing. She didn't say anything weird to you, did she?
She said I should never forget her.
Huh? She actually said that? I am so sorry. Just forget about it if you felt uncomfortable.
What's so uncomfortable about that?
But you've probably noticed she's the part of me I used to deny. She's more direct and selfish than I am, but also braver. She's able to speak her mind so openly, to say what she wants and what she doesn't. I could never do that. Maybe that's why she exists. But things are different now. From that day on, she stopped being someone I pushed away and became a true part of me. I feel like I can finally be more honest with myself. I can finally say it now. I've always been afraid. Ever since the day I got the Qingming sword, that fear's never left me. I'm scared of pain, of losing my memories, of one day just disappearing. I'm afraid of everyone's expectations, and even more afraid of failing them. I used to think how wonderful it would be if the Qingming sword hadn't picked me. If I were just a simple, ordinary girl. I'm sorry, Junior. I might not be as good as you think I am.
Thank you for sharing that with me. I feel like I understand you a little better now, Xiaoguang.
I should be thanking you. You're the one willing to listen to me. Alright, it's getting late. We should head back to Swabian Temple. I heard Ishu and Shifu's back? Aw, I'm probably in for a scolding this time.
Seeing Xiaoguang fret over the impending lecture, you can't help but laugh. You laugh together and talk as you board the cable car back to Phylum Heights. The car slowly descends. This long day is finally coming to an end.
Should I send a message to everyone at Yunque Summit? Forget it. I'll just go back and get scolded, I guess.
I guess. Let's just get scolded. And then Ye Shunguang forgot the way back.
I've only just now realized. Phylum Heights is such a bustling, colorful place. The air smells of coffee and fresh bread, mingling with the calls of vendors and the carefree laughter of children. Just watching and soaking it all in is enough to make you feel genuinely happy.
Xiaoguang, it's getting late. Should we head back to Swabian Temple?
Sorry, I lost track of time. Let's head back. We don't want everyone to worry.
Meanwhile,
Colorful shop over there. Is that your video store? It looks really unique.
she's getting distracted by everything on the way. Like a baby bird, Xiaoguang is filled with wonder at everything around her. She stares at the video store for ages, as if even these most ordinary sights have become incredible miracles. You pick out all these videotapes one by one? That's incredible. It's not that impressive. Got an even bigger business running on 6th Street. So, are there more? Way more videotapes at that video store on 6th Street? That's right, a mountain of them. Wow! I wonder what kind of stories are hidden inside them. Happy ones, sad ones. I wanna see it. Maybe with you? Let's check it out together when we have time. And catch up on all the stories you've missed. That's a promise. Huh? Xiaoguang suddenly leans in close. You instinctively close your eyes. Something incredibly gentle seems to brush against your eyelashes. Ah, sorry, I shouldn't have. Just noticed a tiny speck of dust on your eyelashes. I couldn't help but brush it away. Your vision's improved. Yeah, I think this is the first time I've seen this world so clearly. Thanks to you. We didn't just heal her, we upgraded her.
Wow, what a wonderful smell. So this is what incense smells like.
Sense of smell seems a bit sharper than before too. Doesn't that mean the osmanthus cakes will taste even better? I wanna try it right now. Then the osmanthus cakes I make will definitely taste even better too. Ah wait, this isn't the time for that. Let's hurry up and get scolded.
I can't wait. We'll be seeing everyone soon. Though, maybe there'll be some scolding too.
I have a terrible feeling about things. I don't know why. Xiaoguang gently pats Yishuan Shifu on the back.
Xiaoguang!
Yishuan Shifu, it's me!
Are you alright?
More than alright.
I'm perfectly fine now. If you don't believe me, you can ask Junior.
Yishuan gives Xiaoguang a quick look over and asks her a few questions before finally confirming that she is perfectly fine.
I wasn't so sure she'd make a full recovery. She'd almost completely lost all 5 of her senses.
Oh, lost all 5 senses?
I'm sorry.
It looks like someone's got some explaining to do.
Almost avoided the scolding, but then Fufu happens. Everything is finally explained to Yishuan Shifu, though the part about Ye Shi Wan is still left unmentioned for the time being.
I see. No wonder you didn't want to tell me about Xiaoguang's condition earlier. Anyway, at least things seem to have turned out well in the end. Xiaoguang wouldn't have recovered without you, Belle.
Just cleaning up the mess they made themselves.
Lu, can you please stop?
By the way, we couldn't contact you for quite a while, Shifu. Did something happen?
I was supposed to be here sooner. I tried to take a shortcut through a few hollows, but I ran into trouble in one of them. So it took me a bit longer.
Not just a bit longer. To be precise, you were trapped by an unknown enemy and were completely out of contact for a while.
Trapped? Who the heck could possibly trap you?
They were extremely cautious in hiding their tracks. They haven't found any clues yet. However, judging from our brief encounter, they're definitely not weaker than me. They were as strong as any Void Hunter.
A Void Hunter? How could you possibly just run into an enemy that strong out in the road?
Clearly, someone's deliberately targeting Yunque Summit.
I haven't quite figured that out yet, but we can talk about it later. Speaking of Void Hunters, you mentioned earlier there's information about Sunbringer inside the Hollow. I'll need to discuss this with the mayor. By the way, have you heard anything regarding Ye Shiyan's whereabouts lately?
Nope, never heard of him. Who is that?
My brother... he...
We haven't heard anything. Shifu, have you got any leads?
It's not much of a lead, just a rumor that he was seen in Lemnian Hollow. But it's okay. I'll keep looking into it. Anyway, you've both worked hard. Take some time to get some rest. And Xiaoguang, we're lucky you recovered this time. You mustn't be so reckless in the future.
Understood.
Chatting for a bit, everyone goes to their separate ways. Just as you are about to head back to your room to get some rest, a message suddenly comes through. I need to talk to you and Xiaoguang. Let's meet at this spot. Just you two. Don't tell anyone else. It's a message from my brother. I got it too. Senior Ye finally stopped writing letters. Brother can be a bit old-fashioned sometimes, but why did he specifically emphasize don't tell anyone else? Feels like we are trying to avoid someone. Whatever, I don't really get what he's trying to say. But let's follow what the message says and meet with him. You sneak to the meeting point with Xiaoguang. In the darkest of corners. The night is deep and still. A tall figure stands in the shadows, almost blending with the darkness itself. At the sound of our footsteps, he slowly turns around. On that familiar face is a gaze tinged with coldness and weariness, like a lone wolf licking its wounds. Only when he sees you clearly do his tense features gradually soften, faintly revealing a trace of the gentle warmth you once knew.
Xiaoguang, how are you doing? Are you feeling better?
Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine now. My senses feel even sharper than before. So, can you finally tell me what you've been hiding from everyone?
Junior Bell, thank you for looking after my sister. I know it hasn't been easy.
Thanks, but Senior Ye, are you trying to change the subject?
I'll tell you what you want to know when the time comes, but not now. We have something more urgent to deal with at the moment. I found a way to break the Qingming sword's bond with Xiaoguang. It's in Lemnian Hollow, the same place where we helped to regain her senses.
But should we break her bond with the sword? Wouldn't that remove the mediator from the sword and just make the sword go evil, bad?
That object seems to have some ties to the Creator's power. I've already mastered a special method and can use it to erase the bond. Let's head there now, Xiaoguang. Once we break the sword's hold, you won't have to live in its shadow any longer. You'll finally be free.
But then, what about the Qingming sword after the pact is broken?
Yunkui's summit will find the next sword keeper. That's their concern, not ours.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Why? You know full well as long as that sword exists, you'll never have peace. At any moment, you could...
So instead you want someone else to never have peace?
The Qingming sword needs a sword keeper to keep the two forces inside it under control. Otherwise, it could cause a massive catastrophe. You know that already. If such a disaster were to occur, countless innocent people could lose their lives.
So what? Is my sister's life worth less than the lives of strangers?
I know you're only doing this for my sake, but this is my choice.
You don't get to choose!
Oh, hello there, Yesh Yuan. You are acting just like an old man I don't like. Senior Ye has never looked this angry before. His once gentle eyes now burn with pain and fury. Startled Xiao Guang steps back, her face turning pale. The air around them seems to freeze in place. It's my turn to be the mediator.
Senior Ye, please don't be angry with Xiao Guang. She's only just recovered. She can't handle the stress.
I got carried away. I'm sorry. Forget it. I didn't want you to get involved in all this mess. But if that's what it takes to make you give up the Qingming sword, then so be it. Xiaoquan, listen. We never had a choice from the very beginning. This whole thing was a setup.
What do you mean?
Whether it's Yixuan, Lu Hongzhou, or all of Yunkui's summit, they're all hiding a terrible secret. If you want to know the truth, come with me. I'll tear off their sanctimonious masks with my own hands, right in front of you.
Ye Xiuan turns without saying another word and heads straight towards Subian Temple. His figure looks resolute, yet lonely against the night. After exchanging a glance with Xiao Guang, you follow after him. Oh, hi there, Lock Spring. What brings you to this momentous occasion? Back at Subian Temple, under Senior Ye's command, you gather everyone at Subian Temple.
Ye Shiyuan, you actually have the nerve to return to Subian Temple? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
It's Yunkui's summit who ought to feel ashamed.
Shuyan, what's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what it sounds like. You searched all over New Eridu for innocent children and brought them to Yunkui's summit as disciples. But they were really just sacrifices for the Qingming sword. Shouldn't Yunkui's summit be ashamed of itself?
What are you talking about?
You can drop the act, Yixuan Shifu. Xiaoguan and I were orphans with no parents. We were only lucky enough to be taken in by Yunkui's summit because of our physiques. Because we're of the rare ilk capable of bearing the Qingming sword's power. Isn't that right?
Wasn't it the same for Shifu and her sister?
When did Yunkui's summit set its sights on us? After our parents' accident? Or even earlier? I wouldn't be surprised if you had something to do with our parents' death as well. 2 children without parents or a home. Who could be easier to control than that? Such kindness. A lifetime wouldn't be enough to repay it, don't you think, Lu Hongzhou?
Hold your tongue!
Mr. Lu, what is this about? You told me that Xiaoguang touching the Qingming sword was just a coincidence.
A coincidence? What a convenient excuse. The truth is, Mr. Lu created countless opportunities, making each of us chosen children accidentally touch the Qingming sword. And Xiaoguang, she was simply the most unfortunate one.
Fool! To be chosen by the Qingming sword isn't a misfortune, it's the greatest honor! It's the power of a hero to protect all living beings.
So, Mr. Lu, everything he said is true? You've been lying to me all along?
It doesn't end there. Yixuan, did you really think that sword case you poured your heart into was actually useful? Don't be so naive. The Creator has awakened, and because of that, no power can suppress the Qingming sword's effects. Your sword case can't protect Xiaoguan at all! From the very moment she touched the Qingming sword, you all had already decided her fate for her.
Shuyan, how do you know all this?
When I was under the Creator's control, I briefly connected with their mind. That's when I learned the truth about the Qingming sword. So I did some digging into the disciples of Yunkui's summit who took us in back then. Banyue Shifu was innocent. He truly believed that letting Yunquei Summit take us in was best for us. But some of the disciples in charge of selecting orphans weren't so honorable. I mean, Lu Hongzhou couldn't have done this all alone, right? And those disciples who secretly acted on your orders, they don't feel any guilt either, do they?
Because they know it's the right thing to do.
Right. The right thing to do. Even after all this, you're still trying to forge so-called heroes out of lies and sacrifice. People willing to die for your cause. How ridiculous. And you, High Preceptor Ishwin. I'd assumed you were in on it. But from the looks of it, you were completely unaware. Are you so busy as High Preceptor that you're too occupied to notice your disciples suffering? Or is it because you only ever think about your sister, and the lives of everyone else mean nothing to you?
Shuyan.
Now you know the truth, Xiaoguang. It was all a lie from the start. We never had a choice. Give up the Qingming sword. Don't let it weigh you down any longer. You deserve a life of your own, one that's free and whole.
The Qingming sword was never a burden. It's the very thing that gives your life purpose. Without the Qingming sword, how could Ye Guang have gained such immense power at such a young age? You should see it as an honor, not a burden.
Whose honor? Yunquei Summit's or yours? It's easy for you to preach, because you're not the one who has to pay the price.
Do you think I wouldn't if I could? If I had the choice, I would have made the pact with the Qingming sword myself long ago. Rather than standing by helplessly, like when the old capital fell, watching my mentors and fellow disciples die, one after another, unable to do a thing.
Your jealousy toward the Sword Keeper is your own obsession. Not everyone craves power the way you do. Some people don't want to be heroes. They just want a quiet, ordinary life. You and Yunquei Summit took that choice from us.
This isn't my obsession. It's for all of New Eridu. The Qingming sword needs a sword keeper. Yunquei Summit needs one, and so does this city. It's for everyone's sake. One life in exchange for thousands. There's no greater justification than that.
For everyone's sake. What makes their lives more valuable than Xiaoguang's? Just because she was born different? Just because the Qingming sword chose her, she deserves this? My sister shouldn't have to live in constant pain for the sake of everyone else!
You know, you have no reason to blame Yishuan Shifu for only thinking of her sister.
At least my choice can save lives. And you, what have you done? You thought you could defeat the Creator on your own, but in the end, you failed and became a puppet.
If you really thought you were right, you wouldn't have needed lies and deception in the first place, would you? You could have gone about it honestly. Sought out someone who'd willingly lay down their life like Yunquei Summit always has. You could have found a willing sacrifice to achieve your grand cause.
You know the harm the Qingming sword could bring if left without a master, yet you won't risk your life to stop it. Doesn't that make you the real selfish one?
Can you two stop fighting already?
Could Ye Guang really stand by and watch countless innocent lives be lost because of her?
Huh?
Shut up, Lu Hongzhou. This was never Xiaoguang's responsibility.
Her path was decided the moment the Qingming sword chose her. She was destined to become a hero.
Enough! Ye Shiyan, this happened because I failed to watch over everyone. Yunquei Summit owes you an explanation.
I don't need an explanation. Just let Xiaoguang go. She shouldn't have to live her life bound to the Qingming sword.
but maybe we should hear what Xiaoguang has to say first. It's her life. We don't have the right to decide for her.
Thanks for speaking up for me, Junior. Mr. Liu, I just have one question. Was what happened to my parents back then really connected to Yunquei Summit?
No. I did keep the Qingming sword's cost a secret, but I'd never go as far as to do something like that. I didn't learn about your special constitutions until after your parents were gone.
I get it now. Everyone, I'm sorry. I'll discuss what to do next with my brother.
Xiaoguang, are you alright? I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
I'm fine, Shifu. I understand both my brother's fears and Mr. Liu's reasoning. I've already made my decision.
Xiaoguang gives you a small smile. There's no fear in her expression now, no trace of confusion. It holds a certain serenity, the kind that comes after seeing through every truth and lie, yet still choosing to embrace one's fate. As a Shifu, I failed to protect my own disciple. But as the High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, or as your Shifu, I have failed. Don't say that. Don't be so hard on yourself. Even now, I still dream of that battle from years ago. Dream of my sister, Mr. Lu Hengshou, was supposed to come with us. He wasn't strong enough back then, so his sister forced him to handle logistics, protecting the families of all disciples involved in the battle. But I know that survival for him is a punishment worse than death. He hated his own weakness, hated that he could only watch helplessly as his companions died, just like back then, when I could only watch my sister die. I know that feeling all too well. That agony of wanting to take their place, yet being completely powerless. Maybe that's exactly why I was so quick to trust what he said. Either way, these are my mistakes. I'll give everyone a proper explanation about Lu Hengshou's situation. Based on the current information, not only will he be expelled from Yunquei Summit, he'll also face punishment from public security. Though none of this can make up for the pain Xiaoguang has endured. After a long silence, Yishuan Shifu speaks again. It's getting late. Xiaoguang and the others are probably still waiting for you. I'll take care of the rest. So it is.